For a time, the U.S. was close to, if not leading the world in vaccination rates because so many of the vaccines were made right here in the U.S. And while we're still well above average in a world where only about 1/3 of the people are fully vaccinated, we're starting to fall behind more and more countries. In fact, as of this morning, we are the 41st ranked country in the world in terms of the percentage of population that's fully vaccinated, at just under 56%. And while those percentages are still going up slowly, they're no longer going up steadily. After the Delta wave caused a surge in vaccinations over the summer that got us up to a high of about 920,000 a day by Labor Day, we've since slumped to just under 700,000. Granted, Connecticut continues to do much better than the U.S. as a whole, and while our new rate of new vaccinations started declining just after Labor Day as well, it does seem to have stabilized at about 6,000 to 7,000 a day, and that means our percentage of both partially and fully vaccinated people is going up by about 1/10 of a percentage point per day, or about 1 full percent every 10 days. This is the partially vaccinated here in blue. This is fully vaccinated. Right now, we're at just under 69%. So if we can keep this pace up, let's project out a little bit. We'd be at maybe about 72% by Halloween, which is when the cold weather really might start causing a surge in cases. Then we might be closing in at about 75% by Thanksgiving and maybe 78% by New Year's Eve. Again, that may be overly optimistic, but it's also not factoring in one huge possibility. If children age 5 through 11 get authorized to get the vaccine in November, that's roughly another 8% of the state population that immediately becomes eligible, and some of them could also be fully vaccinated by year's end, which means hitting 80% by New Year's Day isn't out of the question. And doing that, or even coming close to that, would make it very hard for the Delta variant to cause a huge surge. I'm Tim Lammers, Fox 61 News.